Thank you for choosing VNA News Daily Bulletin. Coming up next, we have your top stories. Press conference on the 12th National Party Congress takes place in Hanoi. Vietnamese bank listed among the world's 2,000 largest companies. Project helps kindle children's love for folk paintings. A press center to serve the 12th National Party Congress was inaugurated at the National Convention Center in Hanoi on January 18th. Right afterwards, a press conference on the Congress was held under the co-chair of high-ranking officials.
The center is tasked with managing press activities, providing information and documents, in addition to guiding operations of domestic and foreign reporters in line with regulations. Covering an area of 1,000 square meters, the press center is set to serve about 650 domestic and almost 120 foreign correspondents. Speaking at the press conference, head of the party's Central Committee's Commission for Popularization and Education, Ding Thế Huynh, revealed that the Congress will take place from January 20th to 28th, with the main theme of intensifying the building of a strong and pure party, promoting the strength of the whole people and socialist democracy, stepping up reform comprehensively and synchronously, firmly safeguarding the nation and maintaining a peaceful and stable environment, and striving to soon turn Vietnam into a modern industrialized country. The Congress will focus on reviewing the implementation of the 11th Congress's resolution and the outcomes of the 30-year reform course. It will also define directions, targets, tasks, and measures for national construction, protection, and development in the next 5 years. As many as 1,510 delegates, who represent more than 4.5 million party members nationwide, will attend the Congress. They will discuss and approve several important documents, including the 11th Party Central Committee's political report, a report reviewing the implementation of socio-economic development tasks during the 2011 to 2015, and putting forth directions and tasks for the 2016 to 2020, and a report reviewing the leadership of the 11th Party Central Committee. During the Congress, members of the 12th Party Central Committee, the most supreme leading body of the party between the two Congresses, will be also elected. At the press conference, information about the Congress preparations, main contents of draft documents, and personnel preparations for the 12th Party Central Committee was provided for reporters.
The same day, a special stamp was issued to welcome the 12th National Party Congress, scheduled to open on January 20th. Let's take a glance at this stamp.
The stamp features a portrait of President Ho Chi Minh, the founder of the Communist Party of Vietnam. The image of the party flag flying on the figure 12 reflects the spirit of national solidarity, as well as the people's strong confidence in the party's leadership. The stamp also shows the harmony of peach and apricot flowers, which symbolize the spring, as the nation is eagerly preparing for the Lunar New Year festival. The stamp will be circulated from now until December 31st, 2017. On this occasion, other stamp samples featuring the image of President Ho Chi Minh in connection with major events of the party and the nation are also displayed.
Now we move to other stories. The 10th National Party Congress of the Lao People's Revolutionary Party kicked off in Vientiane on January 18th. The event was attended by 685 delegates from 18 cities and provinces across the country.
The 10th National Party Congress is an important historical political event and a turning point marking the strong development of the party in both quantity and quality. During the event, delegates will focus on discussing and approving the Party Central Committee's political report and the 8th five-year socio-economic development plan for 2016 and 2020, which aims to make the country rise out of the underdeveloped status by 2020 with an average GDP growth rate of 7.5% a year. At the event, delegates are also expected to adopt the amended party statute and elect members for the Lao People's Revolutionary Party Central Committee's next tenure. Under the leadership of the Lao People's Revolutionary Party, Laos has maintained political security, social order and safety. Per capita income reached $1,970 per year, 60 times higher than that of 1985, and the poverty rate fell to 6.59%. The 10th National Party Congress will last until January 22nd.
An online shopping week with a lot of promotions started in the southern largest economic hub of Ho Chi Minh City on January 18th to serve consumers in the lead-up to the Lunar New Year festival.
Running until January 24th, the event drew the participation of e-commercial enterprises, electronic supermarkets, and major retailers in the city. As the organizer, the Municipal Department of Industry and Trade selected some legal websites to join in the program to ensure consumers' benefits. Participating businesses committed to offering high-quality products with clear origins as well as discount rates. Promotions by a number of high-profile manufacturers, suppliers, and retailers are now available on the official website of the event.
The Bank for Investment and Development of Vietnam has made its way into Global 2000, a list of the world's largest and most powerful enterprises selected by U.S. business magazine Forbes.
In the past few years, the bank have received an array of prestigious awards from both domestic and international organizations for their stellar performances. By the end of 2015, BIDV's assets totaled around $38.2 billion, up 25% from 2014. The bank's charter capital stood at over $1.5 billion, while the profit before tax was estimated at over $312.3 million, rising 16% from the previous year. BIDV has been evaluated by Moody's and Standard & Poor's credit rating agencies as a bank with sustainable prospects and is among the Vietnamese financial institutions receiving the highest credit rating from the agencies.
Bạc Liêu Province has recently inaugurated a wind power plant which plays a pioneering role in promoting the use of renewable energy across the Mekong Delta.
The 99.2 megawatt facility, covering more than 100 hectares, is situated in Vĩnh Trạch Đông Commune, Bạc Liêu City. Construction began in September 2010 with an investment of over $234 million sourced from the Export-Import Bank of the U.S. and the Bank for Investment and Development of Vietnam.
The plant is expected to promote the use of renewable energy in the Mekong Delta. It brings joy to Bạc Liêu Province in particular and the region in general. We commit to provide the project with the best conditions for development.
With 62 wind turbines, the plant is capable of generating 320 million kilowatt-hours per year. It joined the national grid in May 2013 when its first 10 turbines were completed.
Ho Chi Minh City is expected to reduce the number of traffic accidents by 5% and the time of traffic jams to no more than 30 minutes.
Ho Chi Minh City has recently launched a traffic safety campaign as part of its efforts to fulfill the targets. The Municipal People's Committee said that the traffic safety work in the city had gained success over the past few years. The number of traffic accidents, fatalities and injuries fell during that time. However, the high population density and pace of urbanization continued to overload transport infrastructure and caused many difficulties in management work. The Municipal Department of Transport reported as many as 703 people were killed and more than 3,300 others injured in over 3,700 road crashes last year.
The Center of Science and Technology Development for Youth of Ho Chi Minh City has hosted an event in an effort to create a useful environment for young science enthusiasts to show off their talent. Our reporters with the full story. The Youth and Science Day event included a variety of activities, such as an exhibition to introduce technological inventions, contests on scientific games, and application of IT in designing posters, and discussions on science and technology. The event provided a forum for participants to exchange useful inventions to support their local communities, as well as giving them orientations for future careers. I think this is a fantastic program, serving as a forum for students to exchange information and learn from their peers. I hope all participants will work together and discuss their new ideas, and one day show the world that Vietnamese students can compete with their counterparts around the world. Along with the mentioned activities, the event also hosted game shows for students to display their skills and intellects. To introduce younger generations to folk paintings, the Vietnam University of Fine Arts has recently launched a project giving them a first-hand experience with the traditional art. These are some of the typical pieces of folk paintings often seen during Tết, Lunar New Year holidays in the past. Now they are being recreated by these little artists, complete with traditional gió papers. The event, titled Creativity with Children, Discovering Tết Paintings, drew the participation of hundreds of Hanoian children, gleefully coloring the traditional paintings. This is my first time seeing a painting woodblock. I really like the entire experience.
I get to paint a picture, I like getting to know Vietnam's folk paintings. I get to print and color the paintings. I also learned how to fold the red envelopes. I like it.
For such a simple piece of art, each of these paintings exudes a sense of simplicity. They portray the world through small points of view, complete with the quintessence and mentality of the Vietnamese people. The paintings carry a message and a blessing to everyone for a prosperous new year. Yet amidst the churning modern life, these paintings struggle to find a spot and are often forgotten. Groups and individuals engaging in traditional arts, such as the Vietnam University of Fine Arts, are rekindling and nurturing the passion.
With the upcoming Tết holiday, we would like to reignite the passion for traditional arts so that our children can learn about the cultural values of their forefathers. Perhaps the 5-year-olds attending the event are not fully able to understand its purpose, but as long as they keep coming back every year, that would make us happy.
Many of these young children have never heard of folk paintings prior to this event. Hopefully, with time, the traditional Tết paintings will find their way back inside every home. That was our daily news bulletin. Thank you for tuning in. For more information, please log on to our website at www.vietnamplus.vn. We'll see you soon.